We hear how electric vehicles are better for the planet. No tailpipe emissions means much less pollution. But for many, making that change from gas-powered vehicles to zero emissions is not the easiest. Well, here's some fuel for thought.
The transportation sector accounts for a little over a quarter of the United States greenhouse gas emissions.
Chris Haney is a climate and transportation expert at the National Renewable Energy Labratory in Golden.
In terms of tailpipe emissions from cars, the vast majority of it is carbon dioxide that's contributing to warming.
He and a team of researchers ran thousands of computer simulations. Their goal was to determine what steps are needed to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from passenger and freight travel. The study found 80% of vehicles sold in the next 10 years need to be zero emission in order to meet the 2050 targets to curb warming, which is why Haney says he wants to get this information out now.
So this is really research that we want, policymakers, decision makers to be able to tap into and understand kind of the urgent need if we are to reach some of those goals that we've set out.
In the meantime, he says there are other things we can do to help.
One of the biggest is managing how much we travel.
Traveling less would certainly cut down on greenhouse gas emissions, as would transitioning to electric bikes or scooters, and of course, taking public transit. And if we don't achieve this 80% zero-emission vehicle goal in 10 years?
We might just be stuck with a little bit more extreme heat and other extreme weather events. And if we can live to deal with some of those and still reduce a lot of our emissions over the next 20 to 30 years, it still means that we could have a planet that's worth saving and worth living on.
In Golden, Keely Chalmers, 9 News.